Bones are amazing things. They hold us up, they support us, they make us strong. But bones have other uses. In the past, bones were thrown by diviners, seeking out the mysteries of the future. Now the bones are cubes, made of plastic or resin, but they still reveal things to us. As they fall from our fingers and rattle across the table, the story becomes clear. Welcome to Bone Throwers Theater, an RPG actual play podcast.
Alright, and welcome back to Bones Throwers Theater. I can pronounce the name of my own show. This is Jordan. We are playing Grin. So previously on Grin, we had gone into a creepy underground surgical facility. We'll call it that. That sounds cool. But it had like a really weird setup where you go in through a ladder from this one room, and you previously found the body of a policeman that had been impaled on a pipe in the drip room, as we're calling it.
Alright, so now we're looking to see if there's another door.
Yeah, you had closed that door and you had put a crowbar through.
Mike is definitely the serial killer in this, if only because none of the rest of us are.
Yeah,
Well, we were all together.
Exactly.
I mean, Terrence was the last one down.
That cop left. He is long gone.
Or is Mike the only smart guy in the horror films that just saw something creepily and left?
Screw this guy, I'm going home.
He might have. He might have been the one who's like, you know what, peace out. All done. So you do find a door down on the surgical floor level, not the observation level. But it looks like the doors are actually like metal. Like they're really heavy doors and everything like that. And they have these long rectangular viewing windows, like with the reinforced glass, with the metal grill in the middle of it. And it's crazy because...
Shine a flashlight.
You want to shine the flashlight? It looks like you really murky, dusty air on the other side.
Well, we have to go
That's
that way.
that's the only door though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't go the other way.
I mean,
Let's go that way. Water and dead cops the other way.
Yeah, I'm not messing with some dead cops.
I only saw one cop. Yeah, let's go.
is there any locks on this door, or is it just...
It's like a push door.
We'll push the chain.
Alright, Shane pushes it. Burning. Shane is burning.
I know, he's like, you want to savor your match.
He's grimacing while it
Oh man, that went out so fast. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign.
No, not at all.
So as you go to push on the door, it won't budge.
Nope.
Is there a pull option?
No, it's just like the flat panel.
Maybe there's something behind it. I'll give you a hand. I'll push too.
No, it's not going to move. It looks, if you look closer at the joints of the door, like the seam where the doors are apart, it looks like something has been welded to the door.
Oh, welded. It's a push door.
Yeah.
And welded on the outside.
On the outside.
So it's been like welded shut on that seam.
Yeah.
That's not good. There's probably something really bad in there.
Or something really bad in here?
Or something really good in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I take my chances against Mike upstairs with the five of us, as opposed to going through whatever somebody sealed in there.
We have no way to open it. Do you have a welding system in your backpack?
I didn't.
So-
I have
I
wound
just,
up bringing a
don't wanna go
lighter.
that
We
way.
can see how hot that gets.
I mean,
The
we
arc
have another
welder.
crowbar, so...
We do have another
Yeah.
crowbar, and I have a screwdriver.
Can we take it off? The doors off of the hinges?
It looks like the hinges are actually protected
Mm-hmm.
because, you
And
know,
how-
Well, we can crowbar off the protection and pop the hinge.
MacGyvering.
Right?
You have a
If
screwdriver.
we're
If you have a
pushing the hinge,
screwdriver
we'd
or
be
crowbar,
good.
you can hit
We'd be able
both
to see
out.
it.
yeah.
Well, I guess it really depends on whether. the
Or we
hinges
can
are
try
on
to
our
bust
side
through
or the
this little window to see what is actually on the other side.
I mean, it's got the wire mesh.
Yeah,
in
they're
it.
reinforced.
We got a crowbar.
I mean, you can break the glass. You're not going to get through it.
He just wants to smell it.
It's just going to shatter. But it's going to stay in
Yeah.
place.
You can pry it out with the crowbar, right?
Are these windows big enough to get through?
No, they're not.
So
it's
big
a-
enough to smell the death that's about to come our way.
Well, we would smell it from around the door.
I'm gonna drink more whiskey.
Yeah,
What are the walls made out of?
You know, a medical operating bay is
Yeah.
like all cold tile
I
and
was wondering if we could, like, these walls are all old and shitty, like those stairs fell apart super easy. I wonder if we could just, like, break a hole through the wall.
they are slick. Like the walls are slick with guano and the residue.
That is bats.
Yeah, bats.
Told you.
They're all gonna get that virus you get from bat poop.
Oh yeah, there's that.
Yeah.
Good thing I got a first aid kit.
Might be a little bit of.
It's full of antibiotics.
I brought my penicillin, guys. We can be protected against syphilis and back guano.
He's been watching old World War II. Be safe videos.
Well, I'm gonna take the crowbar and try and pry the door open.
Good idea.
Okay.
There's no good ideas.
Flip or burn.
Death up and
Flip it.
You cannot get it wedged in there. It's like you're trying to get traction, but it's scraping out huge grooves in the door jamb. So you can't get a good enough fulcrum to pull the protection off the hinges.
I'm gonna go into the bottom of the door and try and, like, pry it open, see if I can break the weld.
You know, if we had a second crowbar, that might work. We can get one on each side. One moving one direction, the other one moving the other direction.
Well, we can grab the one that's holding the door closed.
Okay.
We never inspected what tools they have on the.
That's right. You see a small rotoring saw. You see what looks like a suction tube, like what a dentist would use. You see some mirrors.
Oh no.
Tiny little fingers reach out of the mirrors. It's from our main campaign. The mirrors are no. You see a variety of picks of different sizes, some scalpels. It looks like a rotted package of gauze, mop of blood, some sutures, some forceps, clamps.
What was the thing about the saw at the beginning?
There's like a little electrical circular saw.
Oh, so electrical. So
Small for taking off scalps, I'm assuming.
No, like it looks like one that would be used to cut off a cast when you're done healing.
That would not go through
That would
a
not go
welded
right.
piece of metal,
No.
even if we had power.
I light a cigarette.
Oh gosh.
The smell of tobacco mixes with the smell of guano.
And everyone goes.
The smell of vomit mixes with it.
You're a little too toasted to care.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna try the crowbar thing.
Yeah. You grab the second crowbar.
Are the other chairs
I watched.
wooden or metal?
They're wooden.
Okay.
I'm
Is there any
watching the
other-
submarine doors.
is there any other metal?
doing that.
Yes, watch the door.
Okay. Nothing happens at the door.
Any other metal that we might be able to use?
Just like the tray.
I learned how to make a bomb out of bad poop and whiskey.
I mean, you don't have a bomb in your backpack?
No, that was my other backpack. I didn't know.
It actually does sound like a combination for a very potent Molotov cocktail. Because guano has natural ammonia in it. So
Mm-hmm.
If it doesn't blow up, then we all just die in Inferno. So let's not do that.
I don't think it's gonna break a weld. I was just saying. Put some bad poop in my pocket. Just go.
mistakes were made. Let's just move on. One flip for each of you.
Sure. For each of you.
We're
The
two
crowbar.
separate crowbars.
I didn't know what was going on.
So this flip is going to be for Taylor, and it's a 5.
We're getting low there. I'm starting to get nervous.
This flip is going to be for Brad,
Something awesome.
Jack, Ace.
Oh,
Nice.
We've only used 2 aces.
Yeah. So
Now remember, you guys are being really nice. You can burn matches to make other people do things.
Yeah.
Other people to draw cards.
I had not forgotten.
That's why I want to kill the people who are gonna possibly die to help me.
Okay. Unfortunately, it doesn't work. In addition to the weld, it seems like there are things shoved up against the door that will
Can we see through the windows at all?
You could, you can polish your side, but there's a pretty thick coating of dust on the other side.
Like, what kind of dust? Like, just straight up old musty dust? Or is it like
Brown mold. It
like
looks
a
like
thick layer of gross
there's definitely some
with black soot and stuff?
No, not even soot. It looks like there's blood splatter.
Ew.
Oh, wow. That's unsavory.
Yeah, and like I said, it's really like the atmosphere on the other side is really dusty, from what you can see beyond the really nasty grime that's covering the other side of the window.
Yeah, we are going to have to go back the other way because...
The only other door, and we can't get through it.
Yeah.
Alright.
After looking through this window, though, I'm pretty sure I don't want to go through it because there might be a lot of gore.
That would have been 10 years ago. I'm sure it's pretty clean by now. But needless to say, we can't get through it.
You want to head back up?
I'm keeping this crowbar.
That's my crowbar.
Oh.
You can't
well,
buy
no,
no,
yeah.
Yeah.
We had two still.
Okay, so you all climb up to the drip room.
Is the police officer still
The
there?
police officer is still there.
There's no water.
There's the drip that's running still.
And how much water is in here?
It looks like there's a couple inches.
Okay, so let's fill it back up.
So it's pouring down on us pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good.
Where does the water go?
Where we
drain.
went.
There's a drain. It's a couple, it's about 5 or 6 feet away from the trapdoor.
So we need to go back out.
Yeah.
Or we can go back up the rope.
Oh yeah,
We
we
left
go
the rope,
to the
didn't we?
second floor.
We didn't take it down.
Yeah.
Is the rope still there?
No.
Mike!
I checked the police officer.
Okay. You approach the body.
It's really Mike, dressed like a police officer.
You're able to keep calm enough to get close. You want to look at the body?
I'm gonna burn.
So you find on his body set of handcuffs, pair of short-range radios, a gun with 6 bullets, pepper spray, and a baton.
I take the gun and pepper spray. Does anybody want this baton?
I'll take the baton.
I'm gonna take one of the shortwave radios.
Was there a pair of them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
Why
take
did you
the
have
other
a
one.
pair?
That is weird.
So Shane takes the other one.
Anybody want the handcuffs?
I'll take the handcuffs.
Oh, maybe for later.
I need
Yeah,
to go to
sh-
Joanne Fabrics and get some pink film.
Sure, you and Brad will have fun with those later.
You're just jealous I'm not using them on you.
You took the gun, Terrence?
I take the keys.
You take.
Secretly.
Nice.
Yes, I have the gun.
Does he know how to use them?
Yes. I know.
It is as long as he's not drunk.
Let's give the drunk high guy the gun.
we
What
left-
could possibly go wrong? What's the officer's name?
You can actually look that up. 1 second, please.
Beverage.
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 Yeah. No, the officer, the name on the placard is McGill.
Hello, I'm McGill.
You Russian?
Yes.
Clearly not Russian anywhere. He's dead.
Alright, so we're gonna head back out into the hallway.
The rope is down.
I'm
We
gonna.
can still climb back up there. I mean, it's only, what, 10 feet? We said?
Do we want to
I
go
mean-
up or do we want to go out?
My vote's for out.
We got a dead police officer.
Could just go back out the way we came in.
Okay. You can do
Yeah,
that.
I'm not trying to leave.
How
We're
many-
Still, it's we've only been here a couple hours.
How many dead people?
Yeah, but
do you
there's a
need?
dead person.
Like,
Well, the first one was a prank. This one is clearly a dead body.
Does it make a difference? I mean, not to sound harsh, but
Is that gonna
we
be
said we're going to be here all night.
It's true.
And
Alright, so
we
you
gotta
don't want
find
to
out
turn Mike
what-
in as a serial killer.
How do we know it's Mike? What if Mike is dead somewhere else too?
Do you want to stay?
Maybe we can find him. One way or the other, we can find him and either take him to the police, or hopefully we can find out if he's still alive.
Shane's gonna turn on the radio and listen.
You're static at this
Well, guys, if Mike was here, we know he didn't go up. So when you walk down, there's another hallway on the other side.
Well, what if he did go up and took the rope with him?
But someone had to be up there to take that rope.
Afterwards.
We're teenagers. We don't use logic.
Hi.
Let's go down the hallway.
Yeah,
I
it's
will-
definitely Mike because Mike is the only other one that's here.
We haven't heard
Stone.
anyone else.
We haven't heard anything.
If we're walking down the hallway, I want to
Except
look.
for a
I want to
drip.
look through the doors as
Creepy
we walk by
The
to like
bats
make
took it.
sure, like, see if I can see anyone in them. Make sure there's not someone hiding in a door.
Okay.
Yeah, I might flip it. Just do it.
4.
Sweet. How many doors are there?
I'd say that there are 12 doors.
Oh my goodness.
How many doors did that 4 get me?
Yeah, you're able to go down the hallway and. All right. So you guys reach the main foyer once again. What do you want to do?
Only one other hallway. Yeah, we went to the left, so we're going to the right.
Okay. There was talk of leaving. Does anybody still want to do that?
He's not outside waiting to kill you.
Shoot him with the gun.
You can see him.
It might not be the best thing to let him keep that.
I thought you were Mike!
We just stay together. I won't shoot any of you guys.
You still have that whiskey.
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Notice it's only those two that are drinking.
Yeah.
How much is left in that bottle?
We're a little bit past 3/4. Of
We've
course,
been
I
going
didn't
easy.
open it. It was already open.
Alright. I'm going down the hall. I'm gonna look in the rooms as I go. Flashlight.
Okay.
Crowbar at the ready.
Burn or flip?
Flip it.
9.
Ah, I was hoping for insanity.
So as you're going down the hallway, you don't find anything, but you come to another stairway.
Hey guys, look, another staircase.
Up
Up or down.
Up or down?
Well, it just depends on your perspective.
So I'm gonna, like, just use one foot and, like, push on the stair.
Seems solid.
One stair at a time.
Flip or burn? 6.
You're all gonna die.
Getting pretty low.
I'm pretty sure we're all supposed to die, so
Yeah.
let's see who lasts the longest.
I don't want to be the first one to die.
Shane would be totally embarrassed if he was the first one to die.
Well, as long as he didn't freak out while he was dying, he would be okay with it.
Nah, he's gonna
That's
slit
true.
himself with
I didn't cry while I was dying.
Now, is anybody going with Sam?
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we're all falling.
Okay. So you're all
Poking at the stairs as we go up.
okay. Okay. Yeah, you're able to make it up to the stairs without any difficulty.
I'm trying to, Mike hearing you.
You guys have like
What
18
do we-
wallet chains, I think.
4 guys, 5 chains for each of
I
them.
hook all our wallet chains together and build a ladder.
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
We don't need that rope.
Yeah.
The tensile strength is not enough. Like the little demons were all
I
horrible. As you come to the top of the stairs, you actually see like another hallway going back over the way that you came. But there's also another door that has like an arch over it, and painted over there it says God's special children.
Of course, I want to go that way.
Yeah.
Go the other way. It's towards the rec room.
Where Mike took the rope. Yeah, let's go.
Mike.
So we're
How are
going
you?
towards the rec room?
Well, that way we can kind of like clear, I guess, that section.
Yeah.
To the rec room.
Okay, you want to go towards the rec room? As you're going along the hallway, there's a lot of larger rooms on this second floor. And you actually come across one that looks like it's meant to hold people in isolation.
Is there a skeleton in there?
Well, you would have to look through like the slit, and the door is like made out of steel.
Do it. Bring the madness.
2. You see Mike.
You guys, Mike is in there.
Is he alive?
Does he look like
What
he
is-
impaled
what is
somebody
Mike
on a pipe?
Is he covered in blood or something? Was he like twitching in the corner?
His head is down, and he's really still.
Guys, he's not moving. I'm gonna call out to him. Mike. You alright, Mike?
No response.
We want to go in and check on him?
As long as Terrence gets that gun pointed at him, and can you see straight, Terrence?
Yeah.
Still all right?
What else?
I only see one Mike right now.
Okay, that's what matters.
Wait, you can't see Mike. You're not looking through the window.
I only see
Maybe
one of
that's
you
not what
guys.
matters.
Assholes.
What else is in that room?
It's padded walls.
It's just padded walls. It's just a padded room, guys. Wouldn't the pads be all rotted and gross?
Oh yeah. It looks like there's actually been like bugs that have been building nests on the inside of the.
That is
What a nice
gross.
raw rats.
It's okay, I have my books.
And this
ready.
place is bug spray. That joint on fire.
With Mike in there?
No.
Oh.
Once we get him out.
Oh, okay.
There was this whole building made of wood.
So far.
Is it a wooden architecture?
It's more in old industrial.
So like steel framed with wooden
Yeah,
walls and stuff.
yeah.
Alright, so we doing this? You opening the door?
Alright, I got
Yeah,
my...
can we open the
I
door?
have my gun
Sure,
up.
we can go ahead and
I'm
get that
watching.
crap.
I'm watching them.
It's a joke.
Oh!
Yes! I'm gonna go mad.
Or die.
Don't shoot me. That would be the worst.
Or what it?
As you go to open the door,
Mm-hmm.
you grab it, and there are razor blades
Ah.
on the back of the handle.
So I grab the handle and just slices my fingers,
Yeah,
like clean off, or
yes.
I got my first aid kit!
holds up my hand, screaming.
Is the act? Are we gonna have to let him die, or are we allowed to? I mean, can we actually do?
Yeah, no, he's dead.
No.
Oh, I died.
You bled out from your fingers.
From my fingers?
He's
You
like,
guys left me so long.
Okay, I'm trying to remember.
Like 30 minutes later, are you dead yet?
There's an old horror movie where that happens. This guy loses his fingers. He's like holding them up, and they're like
yeah.
squirting blood like halfway across the room. He's like, ah.
I'm picturing
So
that.
I imagine
Blood on
that you're so panicked by this, you go to run.
Slip on your own blood.
No, you actually. I was thinking that you hit the side of like the railing that looks down into the foyer,
Oh,
and you fall to your death and break your neck.
oh, awesome.
How the hell did Mike get in there if there's razor blades on the door? And oh my
That's
god.
your question?
Oh my god,
Francis
you guys
fucking died!
Clearly,
Frick
Mike
does
put
a lot
the
of
razor
blood.
blades on there before putting himself in there, intending to get one of us killed.
Well, then let's just freaking shoot Mike through the door if you really
Shoot
think
Mike.
That sounds like a really good plan.
Is he still in there?
Yeah, he has not moved. Here are your 4 cards, sir.
The slit can.
That makes so. Why? How do you not know someone put Mike in there and then put razor blades
can
on the
still
door,
use the
hoping
ace,
that
right?
we would try to open it?
I believe so. When a character dies, the master repeats the step in the beginning. A player with a dead character may spend each of those 4 cards to make another player with a living character draw an additional card or avoid a draw. Once spent, each card is turned face down in front of the spending player. They are never reshuffled.
So the deck gets smaller and smaller.
Every time
So you can
someone
also help us stay alive.
Or
If I wish.
yeah,
Alright, so we have 2 choices. We can either use a crowbar to open the door.
or we shoot Mike through that little hole. Can we actually?
Are we even gonna bother with Mike anymore? Why are we still here? Are we still spending the
we need
night?
to make sure that. Well, no, we're not spending the night here. we need to make sure Mike is dead.
You're dead.
Wait. Obviously, if Mike's dead, Mike's not the one that did this.
But if Mike's not dead, then Mike's the one that did this.
We're not sure.
Aaron.
Number one, if Mike is still alive, or if he's the one that did this.
So.
Well, we can just leave him in there.
We could just leave him in there.
We could.
Yeah, but we don't know if Mike can get out of that room, guys.
Maybe if.
We don't know if Mike is not another victim,
Alright, so let's use a crowbar.
or if he's still alive.
Let's use the crowbar to open the door so we don't cut our fingers off. Like stupid Brad. May he rest in peace.
Or P says,
Yeah, somebody kick those
Multiple.
fingers out of the way.
I'm gonna take a picture.
Of his fingers.
gosh, you're a horrible friend.
Not as horrible as you are now that you can inflict your otherworldly doom upon her.
Otherworldly doom. So now that I'm dead, what do
Extra life.
my
What up?
matches do?
Same thing as your cards.
So I can cause other people to do stuff.
To drop the strap.
Same with the ace.
Oh, because you're
Yes.
holding onto an ace too.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Alright, well, I'm going to use the crowbar. If you're shuffling.
The one that Brad just dropped.
The one that Brad
That was
dropped.
removed from his
It's
hand.
smeared with blood.
He dropped his flashlight too. I'm gonna pick that up.
Hey, do you mind if I get that flashlight? I forgot mine.
Sure.
Thank you.
How many of the key candles are out?
You are very not distraught for being my best friend.
I need to get through this alive.
Alright. Yep, so let's see what happens.
The deck just got reshuffled.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Beans.
So
So we're doing alright.
This one is
Well,
the red one.
we don't know where
Okay,
the
well.
jokers are now. They're not
Do
in
the
the bottom
jokers
half.
don't have to be on the bottom anymore?
No, they do.
They
Yeah,
do?
the
They have
Joker
to be-
always goes to the bottom
Yeah.
20. But the deck gets smaller and smaller
Yeah,
by
it's
four
four
cards.
Or actually six
cards. So what
But
was
still.
what was a 56 card deck is now a 50 card deck. So we got 30
So we
cards.
still got 30 cards. All right,
It's
so we're good.
54.
Yeah,
We're good.
Two jokers.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Brad.
you will be missed. We'll hold a memorial with lit candles and
Thanks, Brad, for saving our lives.
you know there will be lit candles and a wall with a picture of you at the insane asylum with the rest of us.
All right.
Alright.
So what are you guys trying to do?
We're going to use a crowbar
Opening.
to try to open the door.
Okay.
Using the crowbar.
We'll go ahead and flip for that.
Yes, please.
All right. You succeed.
So, Terrence,
I got the gun up. Jug in the other hand.
That's a great picture right there.
Yeah.
Great picture.
I'm going to slowly approach Mike, and then when he gets within crowbar arm length distance, I'm going to poke him.
Poke him with a stick.
Poke it with a stick.
Does anybody else want to go?
I step through the doorway so I can have a clear shot at Mike.
Shane would have gone in
And
too.
I make sure that Sam isn't in my line of fire.
Taylor was stayed outside.
This is your first opportunity to see one of your close friends.
How creepy is Taylor that that's a thing that he, like, needs to do?
Yeah, I don't think Taylor wants to.
Do I need to be really worried about Taylor right now?
Well, we should all be worried about Taylor because they were really good friends. He's just died.
Yeah,
We're
you
trying
might
to figure out what's going on with Mike.
You might not
first.
want to leave him alone by himself because
Mike, it's Tuesday.
he might be in a really bad.
I can't
You're
walk
just
in.
out in the hallway, right? So we just stepped through the door, so we're still in line of sight.
I give him my nuts.
I could use a snack right now.
Put these salty nuts in your mouth. Make everything better.
Nice.
Taylor's deathly allergic to tree nuts. He dies.
Flip for it.
Alright, I poked Mike with a crowbar.
Okay.
Actually.
Gently.
Let's go ahead and break there. Right as you poke with the crowbar. And you come next. Thank you for listening to Bone Throwers Theater. We are releasing this podcast under a Creative Commons Attribution, Non-Commercial, No Derivatives 3.0 Unported license. That means that you can share the podcast, but please do not modify it or try to gain financially from it. If you would like to visit our website, you can do so at bonethrowerstheater.com. If you would like to send us an email, you can do so at bonethrowerstheater@gmail.com. Our Twitter handle is @bonethrowerstheater, and also you can look us up on Facebook and Google+. And until next time, may the bones fall ever in your favor. This has been a Nerd Circle podcast production.